This is the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather in New York and Connie Chung at the Winter Olympics in Norway.
Good evening. President Clinton and Hillary Clinton have opened a new two-pronged counterattack on opponents of their health insurance reform plan. They hit the road today to enlist support from a group that could help make or break their campaign for a whole new deal on health insurance. CBS News White House correspondent Rita Braver has the story.
Trying to counter weeks of attacks on their health care plan, the first couple made their first joint health care appearance of the year, traveling to Edison, New Jersey. And it was no accident that they spoke to senior citizens whose support is crucial to passage of their bill.
The time has come to be counted, to stand up, to take a stand, and to fight with us if you want to get something done. This is a fight.
The President and First Lady stressed that theirs is the only plan guaranteeing long-term care and payment for prescriptions. They introduced local residents who faced financial ruin because of health care costs. It was an effort, the President admitted, to blunt the impact of the insurance industry's now famous Harry and Louise ads.
You know, we just don't need government monopolies to get health coverage to everyone.
And in fact, many seniors are now worried that their coverage could decline under the Clinton plan.
Well, right now I would stick with Medicare because I don't know enough about his plan.
And there are a lot of unknowns about the plan. There's even disagreement within the White House about how far to compromise on issues like employer contributions and the regional health care alliances that are supposed to control insurance coverage. But Mrs. Clinton today likened her husband to Olympic skier Tommy Moe, saying he'd been written off by the pundits, but went on to win the gold medal. Rita Braver, CBS News at the White House.
Well, the talk of the town here in Lillehammer, Norway tonight isn't Moe or any other gold medal winner. It's the arrival of figure skater Tonya Harding. And the biggest showstopper here today wasn't on the ice. It was an icebreaker. The moment Harding and rival Nancy Kerrigan saw each other here for the first time. Correspondent John Blackstone begins our coverage.
The trouble is not yet all behind her, but today Tonya Harding achieved one of her goals simply by getting to Norway, traveling with both her coach and her lawyer, and as always now pursued by the press.
The entire world, media is here.
At the Olympic Accreditation Center, photographers grew ever more determined to catch a glimpse. For Hamar, the town where Olympic skating events are being held, this was the first taste of what the next 10 days are likely to hold.
It's a circus. A great circus.
With the way clear, Harding was raced inside for her Olympic photo. At last, officially accredited for the games she fought so hard to reach.
Thanks for coming.
Harding then headed for the Olympic Village, and there, she and Nancy Kerrigan came face to face. They posed together for a team photo, but not side by side. Team officials said the meeting was cordial. Kerrigan, who arrived last week, trained as usual today, but tomorrow, for the first time, she's scheduled to share the rink with Harding. The last time Tonya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan were both in the same city, it was Detroit, where Kerrigan was injured. Now they're both here in Hamar, the little town that was prepared to welcome all the world's Olympic figure skaters, but is now finding just two Americans almost too much to handle. John Blackstone, CBS News, Hamar.
While Tonya Harding won the battle with the U.S. Olympic Committee over her right to compete here, she left plenty of high hurdles back home in Oregon. Among other things, a grand jury is still investigating whether she was in on the planning of the attack on Nancy Kerrigan. But if Harding is worried, she didn't show it as we shared the long flight over here to Norway.